If you believe in me, I need you to watch this video all the way to the end, because what I am about to tell you is not something you will hear anywhere else. Not on the news, not from a pastor, not from anyone around you. This message is for you, specifically, personally. The days you are living in right now, I told my disciples about them 2,000 years ago, and everything is happening exactly as I said it would. But here is what nobody is telling you. You do not have to be afraid. Stay with me. Let me speak to your heart today, because by the time this video ends, something inside you is going to shift. I need you to understand something that your mind may want to resist. What you are seeing in the world right now, the chaos, the confusion, the wars, the moral collapse, none of it is a surprise to me. I saw this before the foundation of the world. I told my disciples, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See to it that you are not alarmed. See to it that you are not alarmed. That was not a suggestion. That was a command. Because I knew that the days you are living in would look exactly like this. And I knew that fear would be the enemy's most powerful weapon against you. Think about what has happened in just the last few years. Global conflict that nobody can explain away. A generation of young people who feel no hope, no purpose, no reason to get up in the morning. Technology moving so fast that nobody can keep up. People being deceived by voices that sound wise but lead to darkness. Love growing cold, even in homes, even between friends. In my own words, recorded in the Gospel of Matthew. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. Most, not some, most. And yet here you are, still watching, still seeking, still reaching for something real. That is not an accident. I want you to hear me say this clearly. The fact that you are watching this right now, that is not random. That is me pulling on your heart. That is me refusing to let you go. Because I did not bring you this far to leave you confused and afraid in the last chapter of the story. Now I want to address something. A lot of people hear end times and they think one of two things. Either they panic and they start stockpiling food and living in fear, checking the news every hour, looking for the next sign. Or they laugh and they say, people have been saying this for 2,000 years. Nothing is going to happen. Both of those responses miss me completely. The ones who panic have forgotten that I said, do not let your hearts be troubled. I said it the night before I went to the cross. If there was ever a moment where panic would have made sense, that was it. And I chose peace. The ones who laugh have forgotten that I said, as it was in the days of Noah, so it will be at the coming of the Son of Man. Do you know what the days of Noah looked like? People were eating. People were drinking. People were getting married. Life looked completely normal on the surface, right up until the moment the rain started. They did not see it coming. Not because the signs were not there, but because they were not paying attention. I am not asking you to be afraid. I am asking you to be awake. There is a difference between someone who is running through the streets in panic and someone who has packed their bags because they know the trip home is coming soon. I want you to be the one with your bags packed. Not scared. Ready. Because here is the truth that changes everything. If you know me, if you truly know me, the end of this age is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of everything I promised you. I want to slow down for a moment. Because I am not just talking about prophecy right now. I am talking about you, specifically, individually, the person watching this screen right now. You have been carrying something heavy lately. Maybe it is a fear you cannot name. Maybe it is loneliness that no one around you seems to understand. Maybe you have been watching the world fall apart and quietly wondering, does any of this mean something? Is there a point to my life right now? I know your name. I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. I knew every day of your life before a single one of them came to be. That is not poetry. That is fact. And I want you to hear me say this right now in this moment. I did not place you in this generation by accident. I could have put you anywhere in history. Ancient Egypt, medieval Europe, the Civil War, the World Wars. But I chose now. I chose this moment. I chose you for such a time as this. That means something. You are not a victim of the times you live in. You are called for the times you live in. Every believer who walked before you faced a moment where the world looked like it was falling apart. David faced Goliath. Daniel faced a lion's den. Paul faced a prison cell. And in every single one of those moments, I was there. I did not leave them, and I have not left you. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My word says so, and my word does not change. That means the God who parted the Red Sea is the same God sitting beside you right now. The God who raised me from the dead, that same resurrection power lives inside every person who calls on my name. Are you calling on my name? I want to give you something to hold on to. Not a feeling. Promise. The night before everything was taken from me, I sat with my disciples and I spoke these words with my own mouth. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. I will come back. Not maybe. Not if things work out. I will come back. And in the meantime, I did not leave you alone. I sent you the Holy Spirit, a comforter, a guide, someone to be with you in every room, every decision, every dark night. And I told them, I tell you now, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. I have already overcome what you are facing. The chaos you see on the news, I have overcome it. The fear trying to grip your chest right now, I have overcome it. The loneliness, the confusion, the sense that things are spiraling out of control. I am not spiraling. I am seated at the right hand of the Father, completely in control, and completely aware of everything happening in your life right now. The last days are not the end of my plan. They are the fulfillment of it. And if you are in me, you are part of that fulfillment. Not a bystander, a participant. So I want to leave you with something real. Something you can do when this video ends. Not a checklist. Not a religion. A relationship. First, come to me with your fear. My word says, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. I am not asking you to pretend you are not afraid. I am asking you to bring that fear to me. Let me carry it. Second, stay in my word. When the world is loud, my word is the anchor. I told my disciples, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. If you do not know where to start with John. Read it slowly. Let me speak to you through every line. Third, do not walk through this alone. Find people who know me, a church, community, a friend who prays with you. My word says do not give up meeting together, especially now, especially in these days. And fourth, live like you believe what I told you, not in fear, in purpose. You are here right now because I put you here. There are people in your life who need to see what it looks like to have peace when the world has none. You are called to be that light. I once stood on a hillside and told a crowd of ordinary people, people just like you are the light of the world. Not you were, not you might be, you are, right now, in the middle of the last days. You are the light. I want to end this with something personal. If you have been watching this and something inside you feels like it woke up, that is me. If there is a part of you that has been distant, that has been running, that has been too tired or too hurt or too broken to believe that I still care, I want you to hear this. I went to the cross for you, personally, not for a crowd, for you. If you were the only person on this earth, I still would have done it. And I am not finished with you, not even close. If you have never given your life to me, or if you walked away and you are ready to come back, all it takes is this. Talk to me, right now. You do not need the perfect words. Just be honest. Say, Jesus, I believe you are who you say you are. I believe you died for me and rose again. I give you my life. Komen. That is it. That is the door. And I am standing right on the other side of it. If this message touched your heart today, share it. There is someone in your life who needs to hear this right now. Someone who is afraid. Someone who is searching. Send it to them. Drop a comment below and tell me, What part of this video spoke to you? I read every single one. And if you want to keep hearing from me, subscribe to this channel. There is more I want to say to you. This is not the end of the story. This is where it gets good. I love you, and I am coming back.